Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our Langrisser's mobile series. There's a new day in the Trails in the Sky event and that means a new challenge for us. And the cool thing about this challenge is that it finally gives us the last 2 points, I believe, of the outfit points that we need to claim Elwyn's skin. Do remember that if your intent is to get another different skin that will be available later, for example Sonia's skin of a motorbike, you can save up this point for that moment. So, without further ado, let's go in. Let's see. So at this point, we are not forced to keep using the point-up characters, especially because we have 6 characters to be used this time. Defeat all enemies. That looks weird. What's gonna happen here? I'm gonna guess that this is not all that there is to it. So what we are gonna do is prepare a very normal team for us, a very basic team for us as well, where we have Tiaris, Leden. We'll use Hein for a teleportation if it's needed of Leden. We are going to change Alte into an attacking force. The faction buff is there, and is Chivalry there? Chivalry is there. Okay, so without knowing what awaits us, I have not equipped Hein with the correct gear, that's why he can only use Meteor and Teleport effectively. And here we go. Alright, so we do not know anything about this map itself, so what we're gonna do is open with a faction buff, get Alte as close as possible. This is impossible terrain. Okay, so what we're gonna do then... What is this? Lava? Lava cannot be crossed by water units. Okay. As I mentioned before, I'm going to send Leden over here. I'm gonna give everyone faction buff. Get Leon closer. And then I'm gonna go for Miracle, because we really don't know what's incoming. And finally, gonna go for the punch with Leden. Since we don't really want to tank specifically for any of these units, we want to see what's going on here. All our units get damaged, but nobody dies. That's a little bit of a shame because we already used our AoE. But I guess we can do Chivalry just to get more movement and some healing. And let's see if we can push this enemy away. We can. So what will spawn next? Plenty of them. Alright, so let's keep up an eye on the danger zone. And I guess we could have read this distant torrent. Distant torrent. Is this how it's going to be? Attacks all enemies on the battlefield and deals AoE damage. Attacks a single enemy, dealing 1 times damage. Okay. Will everyone do this round? Because that means I'm dead. That's fine. Go over here. Let's heal up. So if it is the case that they just attack again against everyone, I will prepare something different for the next round, and we will go with that. They move closer, but none of them exploded. That makes me happy. In that case, let's go punch them. I think it will be important to start killing them individually. That one didn't die. That's a shame. And I'm guessing Tiaris will not survive this round. But as long as we win, that's all that matters. Okay, so attack blessing Elwyn is also not enough to get a single target kill. So we will turn on this, and Hein already disappeared, so we don't even have to think about that. Alright. So what is the rule on when do they use the ranged attacks and when do they use to normal attacks? We do not know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's restart, keeping now in mind everything we have seen. And let's formulate a different strategy. So we saw that they moved once they knew they couldn't reach anyone on the first turn. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is we're gonna put Leon here. Leon is gonna be able, you know, he can go here too. Leon is still able to do a full run plus chivalry and then an attack here. That should leave it up for others to continue attacking. So the other thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace Hein, because we cannot use him effectively, for Liana, because maybe if we keep the healing up there won't be any problems. And I'm also thinking I want to replace these two by our Cherry. That also means that the faction buff has to be replaced and be put on Ledin. So now we have an extremely strong healing force, an extremely strong attacking force, and that should be enough. Also, Cherry can go here, and she will still be in range to attack this dragon after Leon chivalries it this way. Let's give this a shot. Okay, so how do we start? Easy. We go here. Ah, so I made a mistake already. Okay, let's see if we can fix it. Yes, we can. It's all fine. Not a mistake. This is what we wanted to do all along. So we punch once strong with Leon, and then the second time we just go for the kill. This will spawn the new units. It also makes our allies survive. I don't know what's the point in this, but it's cute. And the next thing we'll do is faction buff. And then we will do a full focus on one of the sides. We'll put Cherry here. We can do a wait here. I think it will be smart to wait until we engage the enemy before using our AoE heals. Alright, the faction buff is in. Let's see if the enemy decides to explode. Nope, seems to be the same procedure. Okay. So, our Leon can punch someone and then come back. I think I'm gonna take the hit. That is still pretty good damage. I think I should have used Attack Blessing on Leon. That would have been even better. Okay. Alte can weaken this enemy. That means we should probably Attack Blessing on Cherry this time. And Cherry can gladly come in and see how much damage she can deal to this enemy. Not even enough for a kill. Okay, fair point. Liana cannot do anything special by going in, so she'll probably only get herself damaged. Let's stand here and see what our other allies decide to do. Okay. Okay, so they end up dying. Leon lives for a turn. This unit decides to go for the AoE. That's pretty bad for the other ally. And the second AoE probably kills everyone, right? Okay, fair enough. So this was like this. So let's see on a second round. Maybe we need to consolidate our units a bit more. I'm gonna start, as I said before, by giving Leon Attack Blessing. You use Lana and Bozel to help you with the debuffs and focus on one side. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So we're gonna go for the left side first, and the way we're gonna do this is by attracting the enemies. Maybe this is already too late. Right, because if Bozel silences, then they cannot do anything. That's very smart of you, Guwop. And that's why you're the guild leader. Okay, let's see if we still get blasted by AoE. I think it will be the case. But maybe if it's only one AoE, we can take a hit. Okay, it was only one AoE and we could take the hit. It's very good because it gives Liana something to do. To start healing everyone. It also allows us to go again and punch this person as hard as we can. Then we go for yet another punch. And finally we wish for the best on Cherry. Come on Cherry, get the kill. Yes. Cherry rides the Wild Princess type. Goes to attack over here. And somehow I think that as long as no one is in melee, no one will explode in AoE. So I'm going to cover for Liana with Levin. And then I'm gonna bring these people here. And we're gonna go for a miracle that doesn't include Cherry, but that should be good enough. Let's see if my theory was correct. So we said, as long as no one is in melee, this should work out. Hello, Biddy. Okay, so the theory was correct. As long as they're not in melee, these people do not explode. That's fine, that's fine. What are we gonna do next? I think I want to start working on this side. Punching this unit away. I also think I can fish an again from Liana. Yes. But before we do this, we should attack this enemy over here. How are we gonna do this? Easy. First we heal up. Then we punch with Leden. Then we punch here. Ooh, 10,000. Is it enough? Do we have enough power? Maybe I should have checked how much damage I could deal last time. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? We're gonna go for the safe route. I think this makes the most sense. We go for an again on Leon. Leon goes all the way around for maximum movement power. Destroys the enemy as predicted. Goes back under the protection of Leden. And I'm pretty sure that the 6,000 can be taken care of by Cherry. Good. This may lead to a dead Cherry, and I think that's not a problem, right? Oh wow, that's great. Thank you. That's a free hit. All right. We could faction buff this turn, or we could also just exploit what we have. And what we're gonna do is come over here. Use Chivalry. Move away. That's the important part. We're gonna use Liana to heal Cherry back to full, and I think Attack Blessing should be up. Yes. So we come here, Attack Blessing on Cherry. We want to bet Cherry on attacking this other enemy. We move away from Leon to trigger the Lone Star Amulet that she has. And boom. One down, Wild Princess, Confusion to add, and then we attack again. So at this point, even if this enemy triggers and explodes, it will be perfectly fine for us, because all our remaining units should be able to take care of it. Also, we are all extremely high in health. Wow, I almost got the kill. That's cool. Alright, so the trigger for that attack is that someone is in melee range. If your units are not capable of destroying these enemies in a few hits, please remember that that's the solution to the puzzle. Alright, so we got the points, we got the skins, and we got the crystals. And some more points trying to reach the final stage of trials. And let's see, if we go here, the Ruby Knight. This is the skin that we can get. It's Oscar's version or Julius' version of the White Magnolia playthrough. I have to say, this is a really good skin. Even if we compare it to the others, the base one is very solid, but why not get an extra good look? I'm gonna go for it. So, we got a new Elwyn skin. I also know that Leon's skin is already loaded in the system. So be prepared, because the next Lotto will have this available. That's the rumor, and that's how it happened in the Chinese servers. So we'll be ready to receive Leon's next form when it comes. And that will be it. You know what? I could also check. We go to the Secret Realm, Twisted Fate. Okay, we have currently accumulated 100 points, and if we made an extra effort and went for all the challenges, there's 5 there, 5 there, that's 10, this is all complete. 10 plus 30, it's not enough. Okay, so whatever happens, we have to wait for tomorrow's challenge before we can get the next item. And with that done, I thank you very much, because that's actually all the new content that the event had for us. And I will now make a break, and maybe we'll come back later with more gameplay. Or as we see here, I'm being currently pushed into making some guild battles before Guwop tells me to go on with it. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you next time.